Polite Enquiries, Old Trafford bubble. I am back. I know George missed me for this one. Jonathan Evans, hopefully he missed
I haven't noticed any change.
Oh, stop it. Behave your damn self.
Oh, Alan.
Jonathan Evans asks, can we just have 5 minutes of George gushing about how good Chris Wokes is?
I think that's a special pay-per-view channel. But yeah, I mean, basically, had you been watching me most of the day, you'd have seen a lot of that. A brilliant cricketer, but he's not as good as Ben Stokes, so he doesn't get that much attention.
John H. asks, given an unlimited supply of Ben Stokeses, how many would England pick in their 11?
11?
Yeah. I mean, the man bats, he bowls, and he captains, even though people were ready to use him as a scapegoat as to why England lost the first test. But you know what?
Yeah, well, that was nonsense. And did you see his fielding? When he was bowling and he rushed... The man's incredible.
He's Mr. Do-It-All, just like George. Sean asks, does Superman go to bed wearing Ben Stokes pyjamas? Oh my goodness, that is a brilliant question. He probably does after today.
It's a great question. That's the title of the episode.
You could print them out. I'll get you some printed, George. But here's a question. If we're on the lines
You're not really a pajamas fellow.
Oh, you're not? You're just a t-shirt and shorts fellow? Keep it cash? Oh,
less than that.
I'm trying to keep it sticky. Anurag asks, has Ben Stokes officially entered the league of Gary Sobers and Jack Callis now? Wow. Let's step back from the Gary Sobers just a tad. Just a tad.
Wait. Hear me out. I did a Q&A with Dale Steyn, and I asked him something along the lines of, who would you rather have in your side? Being a bit provocative. Who would you rather have in your side? Jack Callis or Ben Stokes? Ben Stokes. For winning games? For versatility? I'm going Stokes. I'll go Sobers first, by the way.
Oh, I was wondering, I thought you were going to say, and as for the Gary Sobers argument, rumor has it that you were already a journalist for Cricinfo covering Gary Sobers. Mohammed asks, can Ben Stokes find a vaccine for COVID-19? That is another valid question, because what can't this man do?
I think COVID-19 has gone into isolation, so it avoids Ben Stokes. COVID's in lockdown.
100%. The COVID's in lockdown because Ben Stokes is out there and he's rampant. That's true.
COVID hasn't got a vaccine for Stokes.
Ben Stokes once went to the movies and the movies watched him for 2 hours. I'm here all day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually not. This is my Friday. Jeffrey Bunting is still indoors. That's actually his name. That's good. Stay safe. He says, how good could this West Indies side be if they found a number 2 and number 3? That also rhymed. Wicked, Jeffrey. But actually, valid question. Yes, and this probably brings up the Shea Hope argument all over again, too.
Guys, I'm sad to hear that. Craig Brathwaite played county cricket, and I think he's much better at playing the moving ball. I think it would be a good idea if he could come to play a season of county cricket, and I would back him to conquer. I think he's really good. I don't think... I'm not sure about Campbell.
I mean, I tweeted earlier that drop catch from John Campbell hurt me more than when my ex broke up with me via email. And I think it hurt Shannon Gabriel even more.
Did you see Shannon's face?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. that was a level of anger that I don't even think us commoners have reached yet. Shannon, you deserve better. Just like I did. But we digress.
See that email?
Michael Pennell asks, is Shane Dowrich the new Suresh Raina? Short, full and straight, all over. Thanks for coming.
To be fair to him, he battles it out. He looks terribly uncomfortable, doesn't he? But he does sort of battle. You know that massive bird that attacked me earlier? But apart from that, the West Indies have been the better side for probably 6 days of this series. So, sorry.
Bloopers.
I'm not sure how heroic I looked right there. Did it look like a seagull? It was actually a tiger. I think it might not show, because of the angles, the tricks with lighting, it might not show how enormous and ferocious this bird is. It is not a butterfly.
Mm-hmm. Kartik O asks, has Joe Root underbowled himself?
Who cares? I mean, no, but I mean, that is like seeing the dawn of time and saying, disappointed there weren't any unicorns.
If it's one thing that England don't need help with, it is their bowling attack. And here's another question on that from Simba. He says, does George still believe that England's strongest lineup is one devoid of Stuart Broad? Steady now.
In Brisbane, yeah. Which I think is what I wrote. Should Mark Wood be left out? I mean, did you see Mark Wood in South Africa? Should you leave out Jofra? No, that's madness. Can you leave out Jimmy Anderson? It's not ridiculous that they left him out. So I don't know the answer to that question. But I don't think that he'll be playing the first test in Brisbane if England have all their bowlers fully fit.
Shazad wants to know, George, has your sleep been disturbed in Manchester like it was in Southampton? Any noisy neighbours in Manchester? Because we know usually Man City, the Etihad's just right there. So have you had any noisy neighbours?
I haven't slept very much this week. I don't know what. The questions have been very good. I don't always want to answer them. I think they're better when talking about other people.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content plus live streaming, make sure to subscribe to ESPN Player.